Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam again. This is going to be the love relationship video for the collective, or for anyone who sees this. Uh, let's look at it this way. I am concerned about these type of situations because when I get the calls, they kind of drain me. Okay, but I've already laid the cards out. Take a look. This is what we have. First up, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Basically, what this means is that your spiritual knowledge, your body, mind, spirit vibration is not gelling with the person you're with. What that means is that basically you're not compatible. Okay? I'll give you an example. Someone is polyamorous, meaning they prefer multiple lovers, and someone is monogamous, meaning they prefer to have one lover. Now, what usually happens, and these are live-in situations, is that after a while, the monogamous one grows weary of the polyamorous one, and they split. Then you have the situation where man and woman living together, they have children, but he is not interested in marriage and she wants to be married. Often what happens, and the two things seem to happen. One, she'll stay because she has children. Two, she marries someone else while she's still living with this guy. And three, he leaves because he has met the one that he would love to marry. So this is a problem. This is major incompatibility here. Now, I know it talks about religious factors. Well, that's what's behind all three scenarios. These are core values. If you do not share the core values, there is going to be an unresolved problem. And they can't be resolved. It says love conquers all. Not always. Okay? That's the energy around now. That's a major conflict. Now, the next card is you've opened your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. But when you're in conflict like that, you may not get it. And the problem is what? True love. Now, you may love someone if you're monogamous and they're polyamorous, whichever one it is, but you're not going to be able to stay together. Okay? People don't tell you that. People just pass judgments and talk. I'm just going to let you know how the energy is going to flow. Some of you in this type of scenario have had the heart-to-heart conversation where you discussed your feelings on the matter and you have separated. And you've separated because your core values are not matching. And you realize, regardless of all this emotion, this feeling, this whatever it is the two of you share, you're not compatible at all. Okay? Which brings us to some of you are in this situation now, and a decision must be made very, very soon. And I'm going to tell you why later. You feel that this could be the one, but your core values are in direct conflict. Now, some of you are hoping to keep an open mind with the situation, and we're going to work this thing out, and we're going to move forward. Oh, excuse me. But where there's a conflict in values, there's also a conflict with finances, careers, how you spend your day, how you make your money, what you do. A lot of you are learning to practice forgiving and learning. Okay. And what you're finding out is that I've got to get my tarot cloth back, is that you're having trouble with maintaining the chemistry. Basically, you're falling out of love with this person, or you're falling out of attraction. This person is not as attractive to you anymore. Or you're not as attractive to them anymore, and here we have the problem of unrequited love. The energy has dissipated in the relationship. In other words, that old feeling is gone. Okay? In that case, it's best to just let the situation die out and move on. Some of you may think it's worth waiting for because you feel this person is your soulmate. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, there are more than one soulmate. Okay? But what is waiting for you is new love with a soulmate. Now, those of you who think you can try it again, by all means, give it a shot to see how it works. Because that new love could be a whole new energy of love for the two of you. Or it can be a whole new energy of love with someone else, someone new. Okay? And I'm running out of table here again. So, the cards are saying that your friends help you and be a little flirtatious with each other. And also, for some of you, who have separated, there is a reconciliation. Okay? Now, reconciliations, I've told you, sometimes people come back because they don't like where they went. So they come back home. Others feel that they need to give the relationship another try. And that's where this comes in. Give your relationship a chance. Because what is happening, a lot of relationships go sour because of the core values, not necessarily core values, but the way you see things from what happened in your own families. And if you didn't see a loving family, two parents loving each other, if you saw someone who was less loving, one to the other, or both less loving to each other, you're not going to be able to love anyone either. Okay? Now, with that, what was I going to do? Yes. Let's take a look at Healing Tarot, Healing Oracle. I'm going to look at religious factors, it's safe to love, and true love. And then I'm going to look at the separation. So what is religious factors, it's safe to love, and what is true love? Mm-hmm. I want you. And I wish I had treated you better. That sounds like reconciliation to me. Or separation. And this is, I knew I was a distraction from your pain. So this is for someone who's been in a relationship where they have been the placeholder. And the placeholder is basically someone who's holding the space or filling in until their partner finds who they want to be with. That's a placeholder. And you can tell when you're being a placeholder is when you're being treated badly or not treated at all. I wish I had treated you better, because now I'm out here getting dumped on. Okay. Let's see what separation and separation and unrequited love. Let's see what that looks like. I'm looking for the card of self-love. It hasn't popped up soon. Oh, this very soon? Clearly decide what you want to do? That's because there's someone new coming in your orbit. And you have to be free and clear to accept them. So we're looking at separation and unrequited love. Separation and unrequited love. Because everything started out nicely. You had the romantic feelings. You had the passion. But also there was this I can't stand to be alone. Codependency. Okay, so separation and unrequited love. I'm afraid to look at that. I forgive you. I am different now. I can still see you standing there. Yeah, someone has. Let's see what another one would be. Yeah, and I'm afraid you would. I fear you will reject me. Someone's trying to come back home or come back to you, and they feel they don't have. Bottom of the deck. I lied to you. I'm gonna leave up what you want to do with them to you, because someone has felt that they have made a grave mistake in leaving you, or maybe you felt that you made a grave mistake. But keep this in mind. The core values must be shared. It's not one can believe in one thing while another believes in another thing. As far as relationships go, you both have got to be on the same page. If one's not in a relationship, interested in relationships, and you want a relationship, it's not going to work. Okay? Okay? As I said before, there's someone new coming on the horizon, and they are worth waiting for. And I'm going to wrap this up right here, right now. This is Grand Madam wishing you much love.